This comes from the history of ironworkers. Back in the day, in the old days, they didn't have no machinery to get up. So there were times where they would have to climb the column. Nowadays we have boom lifts, we have scissor lifts, but there's still occasions where you may have to climb up there. Not everybody's quite capable
I'm sleeping.
because it takes a tough individual. I kind of think of it as like sort of like cowboys. When you work as an iron worker or construction in general, it's an honest day's living for honest day's pay. If people aren't afraid to work hard, blood, sweat, and tears, they can make it.
You think of ironworkers, right? You think of people in New York building the Empire State Building, the Golden Gate Bridge. You think of just these huge buildings that people put up, and it's just like, it's honestly a lot to live up to. But there's a lot of heritage in our trade, and a lot to be proud of. An ironworker is, it's kind of like given in the name. We work with metal. We set columns and we set beams, all the emergency exits in these big buildings, rail, windows, anything that has to do with iron, steel, metal, a lot of welding, a lot of lifting, a lot of rigging. We have connectors, tie wire, rod busters. Man, our trade has such a broad scope of work.
Once I graduated high school, I bounced around some dead-end jobs and ended up getting unemployed for about 6 months. And by the time I found another job, it was another fast food job, and I was like, nah, I can't do this.
It was either keep on going whatever I was doing and go to jail for a couple more years and get out, or sit down and actually progress in something different, you know what I mean?
I was at a gas station at first, and then I realized I wasn't making very much money.
I did a little research, and then I finally talked to one of the employees here, and he gave me the rundown behind being an iron worker.
So that's when I gave my uncle a call. That's when he gave me the advice, call up your local ironworker union.
I started off at a welding school for about 3 to 4 months, and then I seen ironworking, and I was like, man, that is so cool. I wonder if Austin has an ironworkers union. Googled it, found them on Google, and then I came straight here and got to work.
The structures we build, outlast and, they become monuments to the generations before and after us. I like working with my hands and building something and making sure it's not going anywhere.
It's very critical that everything is done precisely, because with one wrong slip, one wrong weld, it can all go down to where it's back to nothing. And so the skills that they do give us, it protects us and the people at the same time, so we can continue on building the structure of ironworking.
I think it's natural to be scared of heights, especially like that high up. It just takes time, exposure. Eventually you get used to it. Just being up that high and being able to, actually be doing the work is great.
If I can't reach the D ring, so I can hook myself on, I make sure the person that's next to me, they help me out, or whoever's vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I know that there's other people, they give you that encouragement, hey man, don't be scared, you get up there, you do that, you gotta do it.
We're here for each other, man. Like, we all help each other the best way we can.
The benefits at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We get to learn the trade. We're part of the union. Financially, you know what I mean? It all pays out at the end because the money's there, you know what I mean? The only thing is you gotta be willing to work for it. Everything's out there, you just gotta work for it.
What you don't know, they'll teach you, especially on the job site. It's a great career opportunity. And like I said, there's travel options involved. There's great money to be made. You meet a lot of interesting people.
There's other things that you can do besides college that can give you a good living.
It's a good fountain of knowledge, a good way to make connections, and just have a group of people that you can rely on.
I love the person that I've become. I'm proud to be an ironworker. I've become a very different person because of this trade and because of the people that have influenced me and helped me become the person I am today.